I literally just left their place ordering this concrete. They got to hear that fast. That's quick. That's super fast, man. How's it going, guys? Heck yeah. That'll work. Hey, let me get them to put some bamboo underneath that. Yeah. When we poured part of the roof deck up there yesterday, because as I said, I'm pouring this in 3 pours. We used 79 bags. I bought 80 for it. They used 79. Actually, we needed 80. There's a little place, a little short wall around the edge of the roof, kind of like a parapet wall, but really short. Really, it's just kind of working like a dam, keep the water from running off. And then there'll be a handrail above that. So if we would have done those yesterday as well, it would have been 80 bags. It'd been spot on. But bought 80 bags yesterday and it did that. The next section that we're gonna pour, I think it's gonna take probably 90 bags, because we'll have an area like this up over the top of the doorways there that's also got to be poured in, and so that drops it on in about like another 30 inches down in there with the beam and this little part that drops kind of like right here. So we're gonna have all of that. So I'm figuring right at 90 bags for the next pour, and then the final pour I'm thinking about 44 bags. So yes, we already poured, and you know, we already had the 80 bags, and I just bought 210. But I'm buying extra concrete because as soon as we pour the roof deck, we've got some about 40-inch tall parapet walls that we got to pour around the edge in some places. And then we have one more room that we still got to pour on top, and it's got a roof on it, and we're going to try to knock that out ASAP. It is time just to bust butt. So today they're getting everything prepped to make sure that we're 100% in the clear for our 90 bag pour tomorrow. And that's going to be a busy, long day and a lot of extra help. And on these days of this pours, these extra people that come in, we pay them above normal rate. They are doing constant back-to-back hard work. So we're not paying just an average daily building rate. We're actually paying an increased rate for that time. You done got it unloaded fast, huh? That many of you, boy, I got to unload it quick. I'm shocked, you know. I just ordered that at FLS, and we left the FLS and came straight home. Man, they must have loaded that stuff quick. Which 2 of them you just had to set a pallet with a forklift, right? Yeah, I guess that forklift really helps them down there. And man, they must just drove straight out behind us. That's pretty cool. Well, FLS come through for me again. The crew right there. The crew, yeah, that makes me happy, man. They didn't mess around. I was a little concerned if I would get the concrete here for tomorrow's pour.
Yes, afternoon.
This afternoon? Oh, cool. So they only brought half the order. They're gonna bring the rest this afternoon. But well, they rested my worries, so we'll be able to go full blown on the pour tomorrow. It's pretty cool. Well, my frog grass is doing good, nice and green and healthy. It's doing really good. And I noticed that the squares are slowly starting to fill in just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So there is just a little spreading going on. But overall, it's looking pretty good. You can see it here as well. It's looking really great. Yeah, I like it. So 3 of the 6 UPVC sliding glass doors with screens have showed up here that I bought at City Hardware, and I'm happy for that. I think they're either going to deliver the rest of them today or it may be tomorrow. But I'm very happy to get these right here. There they are. And that saved us a ton of money. Man, a ton of money. And if you go back to another video the other day, you'll see in the video how much I gave for these. Very well worth it. It wasn't much difference in price than buying one of those large windows. Anyway, happy that they got those here to me, and I'm looking forward when I get the other 3 delivered. Show a little bit what's coming in. This is going to be just in case we ever have power coming in from Elico. This will come into the mains. I know it looks small by US standards and all, but because the voltage is so high here, this is all they require to bring the cable in. Then this one go to switches to the sub panels down below. All of this coming together right here. These are all going into the main breaker box, going to circuits everywhere, and there's still going to be a few more. They're going to start double rowing them here. Everything gets an individual breaker. Air conditioner units, the inside, the outside on a split air. Outside gets its own breaker, inside gets its own breaker. If it's a window or through the wall type unit, it gets its own breaker. If it's a hot water heater, proposed site, maybe I never even put the heater, but I ran the power there for it. Gets its own breaker. Refrigerator gets its own breaker. I mean, I'm just kind of giving the gist. I don't know if I missed something, somebody's gonna say, you didn't say so-and-so. Each individual room gets its own breaker. You're not bothering me none, go ahead. Each individual room gets its own breaker. You know, living room gets a breaker. Dining room gets a breaker. The kitchen gets a couple breakers because it's gonna be running appliances. So like microwave's a heavy use item, gets its own breaker. You're gonna be running other items around the countertops in the kitchen that it's getting 2 separate breakers there. Just giving the gist. I'm not trying to nail this down 100% of every item. Everybody working. What? This is all my crew up here working, and then I got some guys down at the ground as well, bagging up sand, bagging up stone, getting ready for the big pour again. Yeah, it's exciting, man, I tell you. And man, the guys got it really good because it turned out cloudy and a breeze, not that super scorching hot sun. Hey, don't suck that inside there. Shh. Oi. Don't put that in to go in the tube. Coursing around always. What? Absolutely beautiful here. Melinda, she's hanging out over with the family today. She says she knows she's going to be busy for the next few days. As long as the rain holds out, that we're doing this pour. And when I say next few days, we don't just have all of this to pour as far as the roof deck here. Where you see right there where they're at, where this still's at, there is a wall coming down through here, going across, 2 double sliding glass doors. Then the wall goes back down the other side, around the foyer and to the front. So there's this one room with this little offshoot to the side right here that still has to be poured. Then we have all the way down this side where you see this still sticking up, a parapet wall that's going to be up through there. So we still have that to deal with. And as well as we got to pour over there where you see that plywood sticking up, and we need to extend some actually. We have a parapet wall there as well. Then once we pour those walls, we have to start forming for one more roof deck up above, right down the middle. So yeah, there's still work to go on. Still work to go on. So we've got to get this poured and then pour more walls and then prepare for a final roof deck. I'm trying to keep this concrete over here wet. It's supposed to rain here in just a little bit, so they were just about to pour more water. It did run a little bit, and I said, you know, let's just see. I think it's just about to rain. In fact, it was sprinkling just a minute ago. We're not done with it. This is the slab. This is the roof. And I'm gonna seal it before we go. I'm gonna seal the concrete. But in the future, we're gonna put a thick mortar bed, and we're gonna put probably tiles down over a good bit of the area on it. In the future, not now. In the future, it's not a crisis or anything like that. Main thing. Come on up, Mel. If I turn this way, I know you're not looking at me. Let's just face it. Y'all are not even. I'm not even here. Like, the screen ends right over here right now. I know it. You dogs. Anyway, you don't even hear a thing I'm saying. Just blah 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 blah. So, nevertheless, let's get over here so you'll pay attention to me. So, nevertheless, I just want to get it sealed right now, okay? And I'm going to use that same sealer like I used down in our tanks and all that Nippon brand. Now my mind's messed up. So anyway, we're going to close this video out, and we'll see you on the next one. Right, Mel?
Yeah, see you for the next video.
For the next, which one? Is it a video or video? You're doing the homework with them?
This is July drawing, like, because they need a person sweeping, right?
Right.
And this is my person.
Now, you drew this one?
Yeah.
It looks just like you. Who drew the tree?
Me? Hey, but the person, I don't know that. It is her.
And this is July's?
Yeah.
She draws better than you.
Yeah.
Good job, July.
She's really good in drawing. Man, look at that. She did a good job for that, huh? You mean the way she...
Well, the person is better, but I don't know what happened to her coconut tree.
It is not a coconut, it is a...
What is it?
It is a banana. But I didn't know that banana had that fruit though.
Oh, I see it now. I didn't know bananas hung on strings.
My trees is better, you know.
Okay, so I'll give it to you in the tree department, but in the person department, she wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let her to do it. Gila, ikaw din ng tao. Yun. Sabi na, may ito na tao. May ito na tao.